guys, it's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be doing the match analysis from the match yesterday between Barcelona and Alavés, where Barcelona came out on top at the Camp Nou, winning by 5-1. We're going to analyze the team's performance, take a look at some key stats from the match, and analyze some players' individual performances, and of course, react to Ronald Koeman's post-match press conference and the match reaction of 3 other players. Before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button and try to get to 200 likes in this video. It'd be very much appreciated, and of course, hit the subscribe button, and let's get into it. Let's take a look at the starting lineup on the night. It was as follows: Ter Stegen in goal, Mingueza, De Jong, Lenglet, Junior Firpo, Busquets, Riqui Puig, Moriba, Trincao, Messi, and Antoine Griezmann. Of course, in this match, Ronald Koeman used all 5 substitutions. In this match, he brought on Umtiti for Busquets, Pedri for Moriba, Pjanic for De Jong, Des for Mingueza, and Dembele for Griezmann. Let's take a look now at the front covers of the Catalan newspapers, starting off with Mundo Deportivo. They came out saying sure remedy, of course referring to the fact that Messi and Trincao both got a double on the night, and of course they praised Koeman for the rotation that he did in this match. And Sport come out saying Manita, which is referring to the 5 goals that we scored on the night, and they say that we're going for PSG. Of course, again, they're referring to the fact that Messi and Trincao both got a double on the night, and they also gave praise to Ronald Koeman for resting several key players in this match. And also, Les Sportito came out saying and PSG, also referring to the fact that Barcelona scored 5 goals against Alavés, and can Barcelona do that against PSG? Let's take a look now at the full-time stats. Of course, Barcelona dominated the possession with 73%, which is absolutely ridiculous. 17 shots in total on the night. 9 shots were on target, 4 of them were off target, and 4 shots were blocked. 5 offside, 5 corner kicks. Of course, we created the most big chances with 4. But out of those 4, we did miss 2 of them, and we had a total of 11 shots inside the box and 6 outside the box. Of course, Barcelona in this match dominated the passing and dribbling stats, but again, we lost possession 109 times in this match. It was not too bad in relative to other games, but it is still more than our opponent. Let's take a look now at the SofaScore full-time player ratings. Start off with Ter Stegen in goal, 6.4, which is pretty average for a goalkeeper. They gave Oscar Mingueza 6.8 and Frenkie de Jong 6.5. Of course, with them not playing the full 90, that's pretty much fair. Lenglet and Junior Firpo getting a 7.2 and 7.4, which is very, very good. That they gave Moriba here a 6.1, which I think is very, very harsh on him. The reason why they gave him that is because he made an error leading to a goal, which of course knocked down his rating quite a bit. I think on the night he's probably at least in the 6.8, 6.9, 7.0-ish. Busquets getting a 7.2 with only playing 45 minutes, which is absolutely fantastic. Riqui Puig with a 7.1, Antoine Griezmann with the 8.0, Trincao with an 8.2, and Lionel Messi getting a 9.4 on the night. Now on your screen right now, you can see the starting lineups, heat maps and passing maps all together. There's a few that I want to point out. Firstly, Frenkie de Jong all over that pitch. You can see he's in the middle in that center back role and then moved into the midfield. A lot of passes completed in the middle of the pitch. Also, Clement Lenglet, he was all over that pitch as well, especially being only the left center back. He was everywhere as well. Riqui Puig on that left-hand side of the midfield, absolutely dominant. The amount of passes he completed in this game was absolutely ridiculous. Of course, Griezmann all over that left-hand side / center forward role. Messi in that final third was absolutely dominant as well. Now you can see the passing network from this match and also the average position of the players. Of course, you can see Moriba playing on that right-hand side of the midfield and Riqui Puig on the left-hand side. And also something I want to point out is that you can see that Messi and Griezmann were almost playing as a strike partnership. As we all know, Griezmann was kind of supposed to be on the left-hand side, but of course drifted in a lot in the middle. And based on his average position, he was more in the center of the pitch than he was on the left. And of course, you can see the passing between all the players. Ter Stegen not having that many passes in this match. And of course, one of the most common passes in this match was Frenkie de Jong to Mingueza. I also want to point out Lenglet's passing. You can see he had a lot of passes towards Riqui Puig and Griezmann, making that split pass between the Alavés midfield and defense, which is very, very good. And also you can see the passing from Riqui Puig, and he pretty much gave the ball to every single player on the pitch. The main 4 that he gave it to were Lenglet, Firpo, Griezmann, and Messi. Now, we already talked about the shooting. Of course, in this match, we had 17 shots. On the screen now, you can see the heat map of where the shots were taken from. As you can see, we had 7 shots outside the box and 10 inside the box, which of course is very, very good for Barcelona, taking 17 shots in one game. And also the red dots are where the goals were coming from. Of course, the 2 outside the box for Lionel Messi. Look how far out they are, by the way. I thought they were closer than I expected, but they're actually farther than I expected. It was absolutely ridiculous. Of course, those 2 dots that are outside the box were, of course, Trincao's, and of course, that one inside the 6-yard box was Firpo's goal. Now, let's get into the stats from this match. Firstly, Trincao now is the first Portuguese player to score a brace for Barcelona in La Liga since Andre Gomes in April 2017, which I believe was against Valencia, and he scored the longest passing sequence leading to a Barcelona goal in the competition since at least 2005-2006, with 35 passes in the build-up. As you can see from the map down below is where the 35 passes took place. Pretty sure everyone touched the ball except for Ter Stegen, which is absolutely ridiculous. At 18 years and 27 days old, Moriba has now become the youngest player since the turn of the century to provide an assist in La Liga on his debut. Lionel Messi has now scored 4 goals from outside the box versus Alavés, more than any other opponent in the competition since the Basque team got promoted to the Premier Division in 2016-2017 season. This next stat really caught my eye. Most games with 2+ goals from outside the box in La Liga in the last 3 seasons, Lionel Messi has done it 4 times, and the rest of La Liga have done it twice. Oh my goodness gracious. And people tell me that Messi can't shoot from outside the box or doesn't shoot outside the box. Ridiculous. Absolutely world class. Antoine Griezmann has now given 8 assists in the 12 games he has played in 2021. And also Griezmann's with double figures this season in all competition with 12 goals and 10 assists. And for the first time in the 21st century, Barcelona has started the calendar year with 7 La Liga wins. Now in this match, 3 Barcelona players reached different milestones. Firstly, Dembele has now played 100 games for Barcelona. Busquets has managed to achieve his 300th win in La Liga. And Messi has tied Xavi's record with 505 for the most La Liga appearances for Football Club Barcelona. And finally, with the win yesterday, Barcelona now have a 100% win record in the year 2021 in La Liga. Of course, beating Huesca 1-0, beating Athletic Club 3-2, Granada 4-0, Elche 2-0, Athletic Club again 2-1, Real Betis 3-2, and now Alavés 5-1. Let's get in now to Ronald Koeman's post-match press conference reaction and the match reaction of 3 other players. The 3 other players were Francisco Trincao, Riqui and Riqui Puig. Let's get in and see what they all had to say. Let's start off with Riqui Puig. Of course, Riqui Puig putting in an absolutely fantastic performance on the night and got his first 90 minutes of the season. How ridiculous is that? We are mid-February and Riqui Puig has now played a full 90 minutes this whole season, but managed to do so yesterday. Let's get in and see what he had to say. He starts off by saying, well, we're on a great run. It's now 7 straight wins in the league, and that really shows what kind of form we're in. I feel very comfortable playing alongside Sergio Busquets because Busquets is a veteran. He has helped me, and he has helped Riqui as well, and yeah, it gives me a big boost to play the whole 90 minutes. Once we got the opening goal, Leo opened up a bit, and the spaces opened up for all of us. They weren't so defensive at the back, and with that goal from Trincao, we just took it from there. It's great for me to play the full 90 minutes. It's a real boost to your morale, and now you can go into the following week in a different way. I am very happy. I want to thank Ronald Koeman for giving me the 90 minutes. Then he was asked about the Mariba making that mistake, saying what advice would you give to him? He said, well, you learn from your mistakes. It can happen to anyone. Elias has a great future at this club. Then he's asked about the PSG tie on Tuesday, saying, do you think Barcelona can win it? He said, well, tomorrow we'll be ready to prepare for the game against Paris Saint-Germain. We are sure we're going to show a good version of ourselves in that match. Next up was Francisco Trincao. Of course, Trincao now has played 2 games in La Liga and has 3 goals. Absolutely fantastic. He's on hot form at the moment. Let's get in and see what he had to say. He starts off by saying that it's very easy to play with this team and these players. I'm going to try to do my job. I have to keep working and do better to help the team. I'm happy for the victory. I'm going to try to help the team. It's time to continue like this. I'm going to score more goals to keep winning. There have already been 7 consecutive wins in La Liga, and it's time to continue like this. The game was a bit difficult before the goal. We did not lower our arms. We continued attacking. We scored a goal, and the game was calmer. We have a lot of good young players, and I'm very happy for them to make their debuts at the Camp Nou. Next up was Mariba. Of course, on the night had a great performance, but of course made a mistake that led to the only goal that we conceded on the night. Let's get and see what he had to say. He starts off by saying that I'm very happy because this is a stadium that I have been coming to since I was little, but this time I came with more ambition and passion. I have the air stuck in my head. I know I played a good game, but I'm happy with my assist. At the beginning, I was a bit nervous because I was in a stadium with a lot of history, and I would raise my head and see Lionel Messi and Griezmann. I'm very happy. I'll keep everything, the boots, the shirts, etc. I just want to come back here and play a game with the fans. Let's get now to Ronald Koeman's post-match press conference reaction. Of course, he's the manager. He sets up the team and makes all the decisions, and boy, oh boy, did he get everything spot on yesterday. Let's get and see what he had to say. Starts off by saying that I like the team's dedication. In the first half, we weren't that great, but after they scored to make it 2-1, we got into the game more and we were able to let some players rest. I was also very happy with Trincao's performance. Then Koeman was asked about the dodgy VAR decision, saying, look, what are your thoughts on it? It looks a little bit dodgy to us. He said that on the bench, we had the pictures of the match, and my staff told me that the first goal disallowed wasn't offside. If there is VAR, I should just leave it at that. They always say that I'm talking about VAR. It is more important to talk about the match and the youngsters that played tonight. Then he's asked about Riqui Puig's performance. He said that Riqui Puig has improved a lot. He has played a great game today. He also gives a lot of energy and enthusiasm on the pitch. Then Koeman was asked about Mariba's mistake on the night that led to Barcelona conceding a goal. He said that it's something to learn from. You can always misplace a pass, but a horizontal pass cannot be misplaced. It is important you acknowledge it, and you must know that you cannot repeat it, but he is young and he has to learn. Then he was asked about the PSG game coming up. He said that I see the tie fairly even. We are in a good moment and we will try to be very good in every way to be able to win against them because they are a great team. He continues by saying about PSG, saying physically speaking, I can't say it's the best time to face PSG. We're missing a lot of players. If we had all of our players available, I'd say yes, now is the best time to play PSG. Then Ronald Koeman was asked about that world-class performance of Lionel Messi on the night. He said that Messi is happy when we connect with him between the lines and the rest of the players run, everything is easier for him. Koeman was also asked about the performance of Trincao, saying that having confidence in yourself is very important. You have to accept that any player needs to adapt. I think he's very involved. He's training very good. Then finally, Koeman ended off by saying that the team now can be confident because in all the games we created many goal-scoring chances compared to the other teams. And that concluded Ronald Koeman's post-match press conference. Let's get in now and analyze some of the players' individual performances on the night. I have chosen 6 players to analyze. The 6 players are Junior Firpo, Sergio Busquets, Riqui Puig, Antoine Griezmann, Francisco Trincao, and Lionel Messi. Let's start off with Junior Firpo. Of course, got a 7.4 SofaScore rating, and as you see from his heat map, predominantly playing, of course, in that left-back position. Played a total of 90 minutes on the night. Got 1 goal, entered the 4 ground duels and completed 2. Was fouled twice, committed 2 fouls, 67 touches, 93% pass accuracy, 1 key pass, 1 big chance created. Of course, one shot on target that led to the goal. I think Firpo on the night had a very up and down game. Of course, in the first half wasn't really that great. Second half, Koeman must have talked to him and he came out a much better player. Next up is Sergio Busquets, got a 7.2 SofaScore rating, and as you can see from his heat map, of course playing in that CDM position all over that midfield. He only played 45 minutes of this match, got 1 assist, 72 touches, 92% pass accuracy, 1 key pass, attempted 2 long balls and completed both. He was fouled twice in this match, and he also himself didn't commit a single foul on the night, and he also had 4 clearances and 1 interception. In that first half, we all witnessed a Busquets masterclass. He was absolutely brilliant on the night, and I'm so happy he got that 45 minutes of rest because he thoroughly deserved it. Next up is Riqui Puig, of course, got a 7.1 SofaScore rating, and as you can see from his heat map, all over that left-hand side of the midfield. In the match, he had 119 touches, 94% pass accuracy, attempting 112 passes on the night, 2 key passes, attempted 2 long balls and completed both, and he attempted 1 dribble on the night and completed it. For me, Riqui Puig was absolutely fantastic in that midfield. His connection play between, Griezmann, Messi, and Busquets, it looked like he was playing with them for years. So superb, and that shows that he's an absolute quality player. Next up is Trincao, got an 8.2 SofaScore rating on the night, and as you can see from his heat map, predominantly of course playing on that right-hand side of the forward line. In the match, he got 2 goals, had 3 shots, 1 shot off target, attempted 3 dribbles and completed 2. He had 59 touches, 82% pass accuracy, 1 key pass. He was fouled once and committed 1 foul himself, 1 interception, and 1 tackle. For me, Trincao is coming into the limelight of his Barcelona career. Of course, now 3 goals in his last 2 La Liga games, or 3 goals in his last 3 games. You want to count that Sevilla cameo where he came on for like a minute. Overall, he's been doing very good. All Trincao has to do now is every time he gets an opportunity in this team to seize it and play well and keep it up. Next up is Antoine Griezmann, got an 8.0 SofaScore rating, and as you can see from his heat map, predominantly playing, of course, on that left wing center forward role. In this match, he had 2 assists, attempted 1 dribble and completed, 55 touches, 90% pass accuracy, 5 key passes, which is absolutely ridiculous, and collected 3 long balls and completed all 3. He created 2 big chances in this match, which of course led to his 2 assists. He committed 2 fouls on the night and also had 1 clearance. Ever since the start of the new year, and especially in the Athletic Club game where Koeman started him on the left wing, Griezmann has been world class. All we can do now is keep it up. We already talked about his stats from before, all these assists, all these goals that he's been getting in this new year. He has been superb. And the final player we're going to analyze is, of course, Lionel Messi, got a 9.4 SofaScore rating on the night, which is absolutely ridiculous. As you can see from his heat map, predominantly playing, of course, in that false 9 position or all over that final third. In the match, he had 2 goals, 1 assist, 5 shots on target, attempted 4 dribbles on the night and only completed 1, which is very low for Lionel Messi standards, of course. 96 touches, 82% pass accuracy, 2 key passes, attempted 1 long ball and completed it. He created 1 big chance in the match that, of course, led to his assist, and he was fouled 3 times in this match. Another game, another masterclass by Lionel Messi. I'm just in awe of him. I'm still speechless right now. I don't even know what to say. I'm just so happy I get to watch him play every single week. So that was my match analysis for Barcelona versus Deportivo Alavés. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down below and everything we discussed. And of course, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys some more for the match preview for Barcelona versus PSG in the round 16 first leg in the Champions League. It is going to be a huge game. It's going to be one of the most anticipated games of the whole year. So see you guys then. Take care and Forza Barca.
I'm